And we're back with more Kingdom Hearts. Citizen Strife here in Wonderland. I wonder what awaits us. Probably a girl. Probably a princess. And probably a cat.
Well, more immediately, I fall down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Look, this is what it's like when you go to YouTube. You fall down the rabbit hole.
Yep.
Oh my goodness! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! I'm here! I should be there! Oh, I'm late! I'm late!
That's
I'm
like me
late.
trying to run now.
Queen, you have my head for sure!
That is one busy little dude.
Well, at least he's getting his exercise in. Okay. Hey, look, a bed. Hey, look, a wall.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That tracks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
The red bottle or the blue bottle?
The blue one.
Oh no. Now everybody looks too big. And these are like punching bags. Yeah, punching bags. Made of soldier. Made of hearts and dirt. Dorks. Yeah, treasure magnet looks like a thing that would be great. Hey, doorknob, do you know treasure magnet? No.
Oh! One of them gave me a fire ring.
That's kind of broken. This is a game, but all.
Sometimes that can happen.
Okay. That was his lucky day.
I mean, I can put it on Donald or Goofy and up their defense against fire attacks. Then I just learned Slapshot.
Yeah, now we can be a 70s hockey comedy movie.
Uh,
Huh. +2 defense. Pretty neat.
I'm all out of accessories now.
Dang.
Jeez, that's a lot of... I've got 4 pages full of characters to go through.
Something dark side. Something chump. Gee, I wonder what Mickey looks like. Probably looks like Minnie. Just a thought.
There.
Yay. Did the thing. It's the thing.
Done.
There we go. To do's more stuff. Stuff.
Do more
Totally
stiff,
distasteful.
huh?
That I do on my own time. I don't need people to know.
Oh
Um,
my goodness.
Anyway. Rabbit! That's me right now running away from the conversation.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is? Because I say so, that's why.
It is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence.
Also, I love that the voice actress for the Queen is the mom from Futurama.
Oh my god. Fail and it's off with all of your heads. Gather as much or as little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. It's actually in your best interest to gather as much evidence as possible.
Alright.
Because the more evidence you gather, the less chance you have of guessing Alice is the guilty one.
That's fair. Oh boy. Hello?
Who are you?
Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing.
Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us.
The Cheshire Cat knows all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer? The culprit. The cat all lie in darkness.
Wait.
Well, they've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The 4th is tricky. Big reward if you can find them all.
Should we trust him?
No. To trust. Or not to trust. I trust you'll decide.
Oh,
Also, I was watching Ruby. New season was based on Alice in Wonderland. You want to know who did the Cheshire Cat?
do I want to know?
The guy who did Goro Akechi's voice in Persona. Like, as soon as I heard him, I was like, God, that is so good. It's like such perfect casting because that guy has such like a, when he needs to, it's just a dick voice. It's
Wow.
perfect.
Here!
I was just like, yeah, if anybody was gonna be a Cheshire Cat, I would trust that guy. Yeah, Sora's big now. Stupid nut. Fine.
Okay, it's your name.
My piece.
I knew you were gonna go there. And I,
mean, it was a-
set it up anyway. Why did I
Yay.
do that?
Because I love making Pirates of the Caribbean jokes.
I don't have any ethers.
Oh. Well, that poor guy will just have to wait. Fuck.
Now I have an ether.
Oh. Yay! Cool. It's almost as if they're planning everything in advance. Footprints. Give me a potion.
This should help.
So easy to get the little magic levels in here.
Oh, yeah, wasn't this the first place we could find those mushroom dudes?
Yeah.
Yay, hopefully we can find the mushroom dudes. You are not a mushroom dude, you are a jerk.
Yeah, I wanted to
Whee!
get this
Ah.
one taken care of first.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. I was like, oof, he almost missed. Well, look what you found. Nice going.
Wow. That's literally supposed to be the last one you find, I think.
Don't be so sure. She may be innocent. But what about you?
What do you mean?
I won't tell. But I'll give you something. Oh, nice. Don't you like my gift? It's all cold and dark and annoying, but it's fun. Back into the forest we go. Sora. Being stuck behind a lily pad tree's not my idea of fun.
Oh, I did that on purpose. Never mind.
Bonk. Potion. Bonk. Bonk. Yay. Whee!
I did it on the first try, too!
Scan G. Got it. That's an odd thing to have in Wonderland, an antenna. Do they mean a bug's antenna or
The soldiers have
TV?
antenna.
Oh,
Haven't you noticed?
Huh.
The soldiers in the
No.
shadows, they have antenna.
nope. I found puppies though. I did notice that bit. Being a blind
Whoops.
guy kind of sucks. I might
That
have
was an
mentioned
accident.
that. Ow. Come on, game.
Okay.
Come on, game. Oh, those soldiers. Oh.
Well,
I
that's
see.
not really an antenna, but look at the shadows.
Oh, those things. Okay.
They got little antennas.
Oh yeah. Duh. Forgot those are antennas.
Yeah.
I'm so used to TV antenna. Poor Alice. All misconstrued from stupid bullshit because she's too nice. Wee. Stench.
Apparently they stink.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how you can bottle a stench, but
Well, I
Maybe I
found
don't
all the
wanna know.
evidence, so I'm saving.
cool. And I love the fact that this took, I think it took like half an hour to 40 minutes before, and this took like 20 minutes. Hooray for having done this before.
Uh-huh. Okay,
See, kids,
so
playing a
now-
game before you play a game is a good thing.
Well, that's certainly a lot of evidence, but I'm still not impressed.
It's not a ring for me.
Cards, bring forth my evidence. Checking all 5 would only be a waste of time. Alright then, choose the one you want to present. I'll decide who's guilty based on that.
What? After all the trouble of collecting it?
You dare object, then you'll lose your head.
No, then I'd be replaced with Roxas's head, and I don't want that.
Now choose one box.
Roxas has better hair than I do. Ugh. Oh.
What in the world was that?
There's your evidence. Alice is innocent.
Silence! I'm the law here. Article 29. Anyone who defies the Queen is guilty. That's crazy! Seize them at once.
Get them, you fools!
She's not really a villain, more like an angry dictator.
Yeah. Get them, you fools!
Cards, if they touch the tower, you lose your heads. Thanks for the hint.
Get them, you fools!
See? Deep freeze!
Oh god, I think the one I hate the most is like in the second game when you're with Hercules and you're fighting Hades, and it's not just Hades doing the feel heat, it's that's a true hero. Like, oh, every 5 seconds.
Okay, hang on a second.
Uh-oh. Well, get whoa, she's gone.
She must have gotten kidnapped while we were fighting. You fools! Find the one who's behind this. I don't care how.
Well, sucks for you, lady.
Quit dawdling.
And get off my bench.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you? Like,
This will look like.
you can
This will
seriously
look
talk to her after all that. It's funny.
Jeez. The queen has spoken. Find Alice at once. Court is in recess until the girl is found.
Court's gonna be in recess for a while.
Without a defendant, there's no trial.
Yeah, all of the cards will say something too.
Find Alice and bring her here. I just looked away for a moment and.
That one's lucky. He's still got a head.
Yeah. Where'd that girl disappear to?
Yeah, see, basically it's up to you now to find her. Cards aren't gonna do anything.
Ow. Why'd you hit me so hard? Because the keys hurt?
So not only are they home, they brought me food.
Yay!
They're sweet.
Free food is the best food.
Yep.
Unless it's anime food, because there's a 90% chance that it's made to be awful. Because of cliches.
Well, not unless you're in that Food Wars show.
Yeah, we were doing Jackbox yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and oh, there's ugh. You again.
Have you seen Alice?
Alice, no. Shadows, yes. Where'd they go? This way? That way? Doesn't matter. Left, right, up, down. All mixed up thanks to the shadows. Step deeper into the Step deeper into the forest, to the deserted garden. You might find shadows in the upside down room. So yeah, I was playing Jackbox with Jester and his friends. And we got the prompt. Remember, kids, if it ain't blank, it's not anime. So of course, I was the one who got the prompt. It was Quiplash. So I went, naked girls in the credits. Because if I've learned anything about watching anime for nearly 25 years, it's that 95% of the time, there's an anime girl who's naked in one of the credit scenes. I don't know why. I don't know how. I can figure why, because people are perverts, and it's kind of distressing that I know that that's a cliche. Moving on. Fat guys getting beat up.
What was the prompt?
Remember, kids, if blank, it's not anime. So the first thing that came to my mind was naked girls in the credits. Because whether it's a hentai or just a normal anime, I guarantee you every female main character at some point is nude for whatever reason. It could be Sailor Moon, it could be not Spy Family. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Sailor Moon, they show her in the bathtub a few times.
Yeah. But
And
again,
she also kind of looks, her silhouette is naked when she's transforming.
Yeah, and again, I do think that's kind of lame. I've said this about like the hot spring scenes and like Persona and Tales and stuff. It's like, do we really need this cliche? Just to, because there's only so much you can do with it. Because, again, when you're telling stories, you have to start from somewhere. So,
Oh my
a
god.
cliche.
Okay, Barca's gonna roll his eyes because he can hear me talking. But do you know what they did with the Hot Springs episode for Fruits Basket?
I remember. I didn't see that part, but I know that the mechanics of the characters, like, I'm dreading what you're gonna say.
Okay, well, the little boy who becomes the rabbit? Full on pervert.
Oh.
He's not just a little boy who's like 3 or 4 years younger than Toru. He's a year younger than her. He's in the grade below hers.
But of course he looks like a small kid.
But he hasn't hit his growth spurt yet, and he looks like a little boy. She thought he was a little boy. That's why she lets him be so affectionate with her.
Oh.
He's just a pervert who wants to hug a pretty girl.
Wow.
He's like, she knows about the curse. I can hug her all I want.
Wow.
Yeah, he literally said that.
I mean, like, if it was like one of the, I forget, who's the older dude who's like kind of the head of the family, but not like the first dude she meets that's like really nice, but it's not like
The one who owns the house that she stays in?
Yeah, that guy. If that
Shigure.
guy was that, yeah, Shigure. He's awesome, right?
Dude, whenever he wants to go to their high school all the time, he'll make excuses to go to the high school for them, and whenever he does it, do you know what is in his head? They're like, he's so nice. Toru is thinking, he's so nice to do this for me. And Kyo and Yuki are just like, freaking pervert. And you know what Shigure is thinking the whole time? High school girls, all for me, high school girls. He's singing that in his head.
It reminds me. I showed a guy. He was like, I think he was like rating like characters that he's seen or hasn't seen in shows, and we get to Roy Mustang, right? And I'm thinking if I show him the miniskirt scene, it'll be the funniest thing ever. And then everybody else is like, no, don't show him that, because he's about to rate him like a 9 or a 10 because it's Roy freaking Mustang, right?
Yeah.
So I end up showing him the scene, and he's like, nah, that's a 4.
Wait a minute. I love Roy Mustang, but you're gonna have to refresh me on the miniskirt thing.
Most of the time he's like just very like bookish, and sometimes he'll be sort of depressed, but he's just the normal guy. But his whole thing is like he's on the clock, like he's walking from his office somewhere, and I think he's talking to one of the subordinate dudes. He's not talking to Maze Hughes, because Maze wouldn't understand his bullshit, or even Hawkeye, right? It's just some of his grunts. And he's like, when I'm Fuhrer, everyone will wear short mini skirts, And as soon as the dude who was rating the character, because it was a fun, Twitch stream kind of thing, just for fun, just kill a few minutes. He was gonna rate him like a 9 or a 10 because Mustang is pretty badass, but he sees that scene because I suggested while everybody's like, no, don't show him that. He's like, nah, it's like a 6. I'm like, come on, dude, it's funny.
That is actually funny.
mean, it
Mustang
is,
is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, and it's like
The dynamic that he and Hawkeye have.
It's like, why did you stop me? It's like, sir, your gloves don't work in the rain. I'm protecting your stupid ass from dying.
I love how matter of fact she is with that too. When he just looked
really,
so crushed. She emasculated him so well.
Yeah, I need to really watch that show again. I've just been so used to like watching, because the standard now is just to do everything in 12 episode blocks now, that anything approaching 50 to 100 episodes is a hefty investment, which is why I haven't like reviewed Evangelion or anything else like that, like the movies or Brotherhood, which is like 75.
I couldn't get into Evangelion.
I understand why people love it, and if nothing else, it's like way more brutal than you'd expect a show like that to be, because everything is super slick, especially for mech shows, because they want it to look nice and feel nice, and you know. But that show was kind of like dingy for the time, and like I think the zeitgeist around how popular it actually is the frustrating bit. Not that I don't like it, I just think most of the characters are fine for what they are, but they're not in the right home about. It's just, it takes on this air of this was the gateway, you know? And everybody has a different opinion of like what their favorite show is, or like what is this thing I would show a person who's never watched a thing to do with it. Like if you were to show them this, like if a Disney fan or a Final Fantasy fan came into this, right? Because that's their frame of reference, you know, or somebody never played a Kingdom Hearts or even a video game, you know, you got to start from somewhere. Evangelion is kind of like, that's an odd thing to put up on a pedestal. And not that it's not good, it's just weird, you know? And part of it has to do with the fact it's a mech show. I think it's also the philosophizing that the later episodes do that put it in this kind of like, it's not as like amazingly deep as it thinks it is. It's just faking it. Oh, look at the mushrooms! Yay!
Uh-huh.
So again, it's kind of like, I get what they're going for, but I don't know. I've always been more into like Bebop or Trigun as like a first-time anime thing, but I'm not preaching to choirs, I don't think. And then I played Xenosaga, and I was like, I could watch Evangelion if I wanted video game Evangelion, you know. And I liked Xenosaga too, but it's like, I don't know.
See ya!
Okay, one more Blizzard, little cutie. You know why I want to get the... You know why I'm trying to do that, right?
Yeah, stuff like Blizzard Arts and some other...
The Blizzard
maybe...
Arts and Fire Arts and whatever other arts you can get from these little guys, pretty useless, but you can still get money for them in the store.
Cool. Yeah, the,
See ya!
So whichever one I get, I can still sell it for like 100 money. And that's... I get enough of them, that could be Goofy's next shield.
Yay!
Or Donald's next wand.
Yay. More stuff to smack with.
See ya!
I like the little bouncy jiggling for back. Oh. It's like they do the kind of wiggle back and forth.
But I just got 3 Blizzard Arts, so...
Yay. That's pretty good.
And I got Mystery Goo.
Mystery Goo.
And I have a Pretty Stone, too.
Cool.
So yeah, look at that. I've collected 7 Lucid Shards. I'm collecting synthesis materials right and left here.
Yeah, and not even gonna get to synthesis for a few more worlds, so...
Yeah.
Stocking up. Ooh, Mad Hatter. Okay. This is my table now. Uh-oh. Are we gonna sneeze? What is it? Okay. They're hiding somewhere. In the Momorath's outgrab.
Uh-huh.
I said it properly, I think. Want to find the shadows? Try turning on the light. Booga 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 booga. Yeah, I didn't sneeze.
I'm not gonna do that in here, though. Not yet.
Gonna smack some dudes. smack all of the dudes so more free money.
So, can't do that until the fight's over.
Fire!
Hey, Donald, what's up? Big boy wanted to punch me.
Oh! Okay, fight's over, now I can do this.
So, one of these days I'm gonna get back to normal.
You're fine.
Fandara G. Or things to shoot lasers with.
I'm gonna save here. This is a good place to end it.
Alright. So we're knee-deep in Alice in Wonderland. Should be able to finish up next time. Thanks for watching.